Greetings, my Maroon family. Now, there's been a serious robbery and rape of opportunity and development for the Akompong people. The question is, are you going to trust any of the people who were involved in allowing the rape to happen and the robbery to lead you into the future? Do you think they possess the capability to play a developing role when they did not, they just sat there and facilitated that robbery of opportunity and development for the Yakompong people? Let us look again. 20 young men, had they been paid $100 per week, the United Nations was paying 20 young men every week for 2 years to take care, to grow a cannabis farm in a compound. So there'll be 20 young men at a minimum $100. That would be $2,000 per week distributed amongst them. Over 52 weeks, that's 1 year, times 2 over 2 years. That would have generated $200,000. $200,000 would have been, breaks down to 27 million Jamaican dollars. That 27 million Jamaican dollars would have been the salary. That's at $100 a week, you know. That 27 million dollars would have been the salary for these 20 young men. So each of these young men, since it's 27 million, would have made $1 million, and then the 7 million split amongst the 20 other million and odd, ripped and robbed away from young Akompong men who are fathers trying to keep homes, trying to build solid with them young lady and them children. You deny them opportunity. Somebody must pay for this. And you can't put whoever is involved in robbing this opportunity in charge. Anybody who was involved cannot be in charge. So when you hear me call J.C. Hutchinson and Audley Shaw robber and thief and criminal, that's what 20 young men was robbed of. You know what the community was robbed of? And the 20 young men, if you were to grow 500 pounds of weed on that farm, you were to grow 4 crops a year, and if you were to grow 500 pounds a minimum, at a minimum of $1,000 a pound, that is $500,000 every 3 months. That comes to over 2 years. That comes to $4 million. And that's just at $1,000 a pound. Now let us say you were to give the community half of that money. Half of the weed for the community, the next half for the young men who worked on it. It means the community was robbed $2 million. $2 million. Wow. Times 130. A whole heap of money.
Real.
200 million Jamaican dollars a compound was robbed. Anybody who involved in that should not be put in place or in charge. Once, if you never stand up for it, or if you were responsible for it happen. So when you saw Dan getting angry and burning out, this is what was robbed. Now tell your children. You know how you can look when you tell your grandchildren that this, because the record is going to be late, that this is $2 million was ripped away out of Maroon hands by tricky, deceiving politicians. And you didn't stand up and defend it. You know, your children are going to look for your Maroons. We can't allow that to happen. We cannot allow that to happen. You can't put the people, listen to me, $4 million plus $200,000. Deny the community. That money was there, and the politicians ceded money and convinced people to sign it over and sell it out, and that money don't come to Maroons. 20 young Maroons should have been sharing that $27 million as a salary from the United Nations, and the community would have been reaping at a minimum 500 pounds a weed every crop at $1,000 a pound. That's $500,000 every 3 months. And you are comfortable? I am not comfortable. And it's on that basis that we're standing up as your representative, because we're demonstrating the genuine concern. We're dealing with the issues that making us suffer. Yeah, man, vote for Daniel Z. Basra, then the son of Mr. Barrett and Sadie. Trust the responsibility that I've demonstrated in even breaking down the money value, because nobody calculated the money value. You thought it was just a ganja program. No, it has real money value that was ripped and robbed and denied to this community. You'd have had your water system put in, your ambulance, everything the community needed would have done in the first 100 million. Anyone involved in robbing the community of that opportunity don't deserve any opportunity to represent the community. Daniel Basra, son of Mr. Barrett, great grandson of Bowie, will always stand up for your rights, people. And I will always be able to break it down so your children can understand just how cruel they are to us. The government decided to rape Maroons and JLP sympathizers. Shut up and let them rape you and deny you $4 million US for spreading our community. Yeah. And we can't stand for that. We don't have a choice. Vote for them. If I know what the problem is and I can show you the problem, you can rest assured that I am trained, edified, and equipped and serious enough to fix it.
Well, that is the video right there, but I didn't know that it was like it. I got a lot of points where he's saying if what he's saying is not alleged. I know nothing about it. I just got the video today, and from Mr. Maroon, we get interested because my grandmother is a Maroon, so obviously I must be some form of Maroonical blood if I'm half a little bit. And I'm very interested in these Maroon things as well, because I saw where there was a video going around the other day where the people them couldn't go up a Maroon town because of whatever was the reason. And I don't know what's going on here. I guess you understand, say Maroon town is exempt from certain law of certain things, and I'm not 100% sure of these things. But then when I saw the video on Facebook, then I get to realize, yeah, some things are going for true. And then I get this next video. What this seemed like it is this gentleman here want to be the prime minister or the colonel. I think it's the colonel of Maroon Town. So with what he had said, if what he has said is 100% fact as well, I'd have voted for this man, yeah. If I was living there and the current one did this to the town, what he's saying, if that is true, then I would have definitely tried to vote for this one, because wonder if this one will do the same thing that the other one do if he get in or not. I don't know, but at this precise moment, the stuff that he's saying, I respect the knowledge to know that, because one part of what he said was when something to this effect, when he said, you're acting like people just talking like it's just a deal that they sell out something, but there's figures to the deal. There's figures to whatever happened. And it's to know that if what he say again, if that is true, then the Maroon Town has been really, really robbed by the whoever is relevant authorities, whoever did the sale or sell out the deal or whatever it is, and that money will not be able to be in Maroon Town anymore, or the 20 men won't get that job, or that, you know what I mean? That is quite frustrating to really see and hear and know that this is an ongoing thing where the indigenous people of the country are always be undermined and taking the piss with, and other people have a wonderful life when 20 more youth could then step up. You know what I mean? So yes, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, please. And Maroons and all human being, hold up, yeah? Shum sham.